the opportunities that I had and was able to get the win. So.
Have you played in Malaysia before, or is this your first time?
No, first time. Yeah.
First time. Okay. I know you've had your practice round cut short, but how have you been finding the course so far this week?
The course has been really good. I feel like I wanted to get more holes in than I did. I only played 5 holes so far. So, but from what I've seen, I feel like it's much of a placement course. I feel like it's definitely a lot of bunkers, and you have to hit it in the right areas, and you can just like bomb it everywhere. So I think it's looks like it's a good course for me, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna be a fun week.
Your first time in Malaysia, what made you want to come and play in this event? Had you heard anything about the previous events we've had at this course, or why did you decide to come play in Malaysia?
Yeah, I did hear that the course was going to be good because it was here a few years ago, I think on the other course, but I heard the course was good. I think just being in Asia already, because I was planning on playing Korea as well, made it kind of easy, and I feel like, it's a new tournament, so you don't really know what to expect, but they seem to be doing a really good job so far, so I'm very excited to be here.
If I have any questions in the room, please raise your hand. No, some here. We'll get you the mic.
Hi, you won the Maybank Championship, and then the week after that you won the Scottish Open. So how was that? How did you feel, and how did it change your life?
Yeah, I feel like definitely winning the Avion was really achieving one of the biggest goals I had set for my career, really. I just really felt overwhelmed by the support and the emotions, and just being able to have done it. And I feel like just being in contention also the week after was also kind of wild. But I think it was just a lot to process in those 2 weeks, and I feel like it was very tiring emotionally and physically as well, but very rewarding. And I think it's just been really amazing to also have been able to share these 2 wins with my family that came out and travel with me as well. So it's definitely changed my whole season. I feel like I was having a pretty decent season, having won in March earlier, but I feel like it was just a good season, but I just feel like after these 2 weeks definitely made it the best season ever. So it's definitely changed the trajectory of my season, and it's definitely been very rewarding.
So what are your hopes for this week?
Hopefully I get to put 4 solid rounds, and I feel like I just want to hopefully be in contention and have a chance to play for the win on Sunday would be the goal.
Back here.
Hi, my name is Sean. So I was going to ask you about the weather, because in every tournament we have, the foreign players always ask about the weather. It was very hot here, but now it's not hot. So how do you think that would impact the way you play over not only yourself, but you talk about yourself for the rest of the week?
I feel like it's definitely a lot about saving your energy where you can. You're definitely not going to spend all day out there just grinding, because you have to be smart about where you're spending your energy and just being able to save it for the tournament. So I think that's going to be key. And I think just with not only the heat but the thunderstorms as well, I feel like it can definitely be a little bit tricky just to be able to get the rounds in. But I'm just honestly trying to just think about getting each day done at a time. I think, it's a little bit out of your control to try to think about anything further than really the day off.
So you played a practice round today, did you?
Yes.
Okay. And then you were saying new course, and you kind of liked what you saw. Was there any particular hole or holes that you liked? And were there maybe 1 or 2 that you thought maybe these holes can give you trouble this week?
I think I've really only played 5 holes, so it's not really representative of the whole course. From what I'm seeing, I feel like there's no really hole that's I mean, I feel like they're all pretty tricky. I mean, not tricky, but they're just all narrow and about placement. So I feel like just in general on this course, from what I've seen, you just have to be pretty accurate with your shots and just be smart about placement.
Well, what do you think about the length of the course? I mean, they struck, and I mentioned this to one of the other players, that some of the fairways, but you only played 5 also, it's quite difficult to ask you that question. I was going to ask because the fairways, some of them are quite nice and wide, so you can really have a go at them. And then, like how you say, some of them are quite...
I don't think I've seen those.
Yeah.
I've only seen narrow so far.
Sorry, because you only played 5. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
We have one down here.
So you've had a pretty good year so far with so many wins and then a back-to-back as well. Can I ask, actually, what's the one thing that you've kept in mind throughout season that probably led to so many successful wins?
I think I just really try to stay patient. I feel like last year I was very consistent all season long. I had a lot of chances to play for the wins on the weekends and had a lot of top 10s, but wasn't able to get the wins. So it was very frustrating, and I feel like this year I've had maybe less top 10s in general, but I feel like I was able to grab the opportunities that I had and was able to get the wins. So I feel like it was very rewarding in the sense that I kind of knew I was on the right track, and I feel like all the work from the past few years have definitely been paying off. So it's also very encouraging for the future.
Thank you.
Can you come more closer to home? You have family in Thailand, I understand. Am I correct?
My parents are from Thailand.
Yeah, so that's nice. That's really good. That's what I wanted to ask you now. So when you won, particularly when you won your first major, what sort of vibration did you get back from Thailand? Because Thailand is quite close to us, so it would be of some interest to us. So, what did it do within the Thai community? And a lot of, or some of your family down here for the week?
None of my family's here, and to be honest, I haven't really paid attention or noticed anything in Thailand. I was just mostly overwhelmed with the support in France.
Awesome. I will just close off with one final question. You're sort of at the top of the leaderboard when it comes to a lot of the season-ending awards. I don't know if you know that, but you are. Is that something you're keeping in mind as you're closing out the end of the season with this event? And I think you're not playing Pelican, or are you playing?
I am.
Okay, so as you close out with this event in Pelican, are you thinking about that at all?
I mean, I think for sure it was not necessarily something I had in mind at the beginning of the season. I just, happened to have had a solid few weeks this season to put myself in this position. So I definitely want to finish the season strong. I feel like definitely, especially the year-long awards, I feel like that's something that's really meaningful. I feel like it's so hard to be playing that level of golf for the whole season, and just to be able to be in this position is definitely very nice. And I hope that I get 1 or 2 more solid weeks and be able to finish off what already has been an unbelievable season would be amazing.
Awesome. Thank you, Celine.
Thank you.